Hello and welcome back to another video on the Wrestle Debate and to another edition of NXT 2.0 out of 10. Lots going on in the 2.0 stratosphere at the moment. We've got Braun Breaker vs Santos Escobar brewing up, plenty of other stuff as well. Dusty Cup starting to roll into action. There's a lot happening, and we did start off with a Dusty Cup match, MSK versus Jacket Time. Kushida and Nash Carter kicked off the match, and Wesley came in early to get the tag, but Kushida hit a big chop kick before tagging Jiro in, and Jacket tried for a double team, but it was turned around. Carter hit Jiro with a stunner on the ropes before Lee came in, and we headed to a break. After a standing shooting star pesto, Kushida quickly got back in control and hit a hoverboard lock from Carter before MSK picked up the win with a blockbuster heart attack combo. And Joe, I'm going to give this 7 out of 10. This was a really, really fun start to NXT. Banger match, and for me, the right result. Before backstage, Io Shirai and Zoe Stark would finally get along when Tiffany Stratton came in and said that she would beat Shirai tonight. Before Cameron Grimes cut a brief promo about going on to face Carmelo Hayes after beating Tony D'Angelo before Melo showed up in the arena. Santos Escobar was out next with the rest of his group and called out Braun Breaker for taking shortcuts to become NXT champion because of his family. Breaker came out and said that Escobar was insecure and said he was ready to accept the challenge. Santos Escobar said that Braun Breaker would know he was ready to be walking out, and then Legado went after Breaker in the ring. The champ wiped them out, however. This was a good promo, just tick-tocking along, it was fine. Before we got Solo Sikoa versus Boa in a no DQ 4 counts anywhere match. Sikoa made his entrance when Boa attacked him with a kendo stick before bringing some chairs into the ring and a trash can. Boa took a Samoan drop, and before they fought over a steel chair, Boa then won the struggle and hit Sikoa with a trash can before hitting him with a steel chair. He took a table out before setting up at ringside. Sikoa came back with some big moves before Boa tried to use the ladders to beat up Sikoa, but he reversed it for a near fall on the concrete before the latter came back for what looked like a fire extinguisher and sprayed it in the face of Boa. Back in the ring, Sikoa sent Boa into 3 steel chairs in a corner before he was dropped from the top rope. Sikoa then sent him into the announce desk before getting up to hit a frog splash through the table and pick up the win. This was a really, really fun match. Loved it from start to finish, and for me, definitely the right result. 7 out of 10. Duke Hudson vs Guru Raj was next on NXT. Hudson unloaded on Raj as the match began and looked unhinged as he hit a massive slide slam. He then unloaded in the corner before he got a massive Razor's Edge for the dominant win. Dante Chain came out to attack Hudson as revenge for last week before he got a chop block and Hudson retreated. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Simple squash match followed by a bit of an angle afterwards. It's fine. It's kind of what we come to expect from NXT. Legado del Fantasma then threatened to attack Braun Breaker tonight for humiliating them. Fair enough. Before we got Toxic Attraction versus Kaylee Ray, Persia Pirotta and Indy Hartwell. Hartwell and JC James were in the ring early on as champions managed to isolate Hartwell before she came back with a near fall on Dolan. Mandy Rose was in the ring and Kaylee Ray was tagged in when Rose ran away before being smacked off the apron. Ray went for the whole trio with a dive to the outside before isolating Jane in her corner with Pirotta and Hartwell. Indy Hartwell came in and took a near fall from Jane before Dolan was tagged back in. The match continued. Hartwell came back with a sidewalk slam before it got a kick out. Back from the match, the tags were made and Pirotta got a near fall off Dolan before Kaylee Ray came out with a baseball bat, threatening and almost hit Rose with it before they both disappeared backstage. In the ring, Pirotta hit Dolan with her finisher to pick up the win. Decent match. Good to see Toxic Attraction defeated. Just builds that little bit more attention for the big matches when they come. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Backstage, we got Cora Jade trying to convince Raquel Gonzalez to team up in a women's Dusty Cup, but she wasn't having any of it. We then got a short video package for Anofi and Blade before we got the Goodwill Young Veterans versus the Andre Chase University. Chase was dominating early on against Drake, and Hayward came in to assist Chase before Zach Gibson got sneaky and spiked Chase. Chase was being isolated in the ring as the match continued. It managed to turn things around before Drake got off the tag before picking Hayward down to pick up a double DDT and the victory. After the match, Von Wagner came out and took out Chase University before putting him on the jacket Robert Stone handed him. This was a decent enough match. Didn't really stink too much of the post-match angle, but we'll see where it goes. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Grayson Waller was backstage and introduced his friend from last week as Sanger and said that they were coming for LA Knight before we got Io Shirai versus Tiffany Stratton. Shirai and Stratton traded holds earlier and sent outside. Back in the ring, Shirai dropped Stratton with a big slam and got a low drop kick before the latter got a headlock in. Shirai blocked a kick and smacked Stratton in the face as the match went on. She got Big Meteor in the corner, picking up an easy win. I'll give it 6 out of 10. Kind of would have liked seeing a bit more from Stratton here, but Shirai was the main character in here, definitely. So I'll give it 6 out of 10. Diamond Mine then cut a backstage promo on NXT, calling out Imperium before Mello and Trick joined Ollie J in the ring for a song. And that led to Cameron Grimes versus Tony D'Angelo. D'Angelo started off strong, but Grimes hit a big move to get back in control before the latter sent Grimes over the rope. Back after the break, Grimes took a suplex for another near fall before getting a massive chop off a counter. D'Angelo got back in control with a hold before Grimes tried for a running knee. He got a big snap suplex for a near fall before D'Angelo fed the ring before he could get the finisher. The referee was distracted when Pete Dunne came out and smacked Tony D'Angelo in the hand with a cricket bat to get in control. D'Angelo headed back to the ring and got a cave in before Grimes countered it and got a cave in, picking up the win. I'll give it 7 out of 10. I thought Tony D'Angelo would get the win here, but I think it does fit better, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Backstage, Legado tried to ambush Ron Baker, but Tommaso Ciampa came out and saved him before they ran off. Did not see Ciampa coming back, thought he was going to the main roster, but it's a surprise to see him back. Pleasant surprise. I kind of was intrigued to see him in the main roster, but let's just see where it goes. Overall this week, NXT 2.0 gets a 7 out of 10 from me. I actually really enjoyed this show this week. I thought it was probably one of the best ones NXT 2.0's done, maybe ever, really. But really, really solid stuff. Enjoyed it from start to finish. This is good stuff. Hopefully we get it on a more consistent basis from NXT 2.0 because that's all it needs. But anyway guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, leave your thoughts, comments down below. Follow on Twitter, link description below for daily wrestling news. And subscribe to my other channel on the screen right now. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.